Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, the 3rd of June. Welcome to your Wednesday morning workout. We've got a nice little workout for you this morning. You always know you've got to be worried when I start saying things like that. Okay, guys, so what we have 3 different sets of work, but all in one workout. So we're going to start off with an 800 meter run. Okay, 800 meter run, come back in, we're going to do 50 deadlift jumps. We're going to rest the remainder of the 8 minutes. You've got 8 minutes to work for that time. 8 minutes, you rest the remainder of the time. Then you've got a 600 meter run with 40 deadlift jumps. You rest the remainder of your 6 minutes. And you got a 400 meter run with 30 deadlift jumps time. Okay, so you've got 3 different work periods. You've got 8 minutes to complete this work here. You've got 6 minutes to complete this work here. And then you complete this work as fast as you can. 800 meter run, 600 meter run, 400 meter run. If you're running slightly slow today, we may have to cut these distances down. But the big focus on today's workout is actually your running. Okay, we're trying to find a steady, consistent pace, but that's pretty much between 80 to 85% of your max run. So you're sitting 80 to 85% of your run time. You're trying to maintain that pace as much as possible. Your first run, 800 meter run, is going to be a bit of a push. Okay, you have to try. We're going to do some pacing exercises as part of your warm up to find a good pace. It's going to be slightly more than comfortable. Okay, it's not so much that you're not going to be dying in that first little 800 meter run, but it's going to be a big push. This part here is probably where you're going to be a little bit more, okay, like we're halfway through, we can push through for that 600, and then that last 400, we're going to give like an all-out effort to give as much as you can. That's probably what's going to hurt the most. Okay, so 800 meter run, 600 meter, 400 meter run. Like I say, if we need to cut those distances down so you can give yourself a little bit more rest time, then we can do that as well. Deadlift jumps today. Okay, I will go through the movements. If we're not deadlifting, if you've got some kind of an object that we can swing, we can either do like an object deadlift, or we can do some kind of swing, like almost like a kettlebell swing. Okay, so let's have a quick look at our movements for this deadlift jump. So our deadlift jump, what we're looking for is mostly hinging at the hip. I'm looking for a nice straight back, shoulders back. I'm going to deadlift, touch the toes, jump, deadlift, jump. Really simple and easy. Okay, if this is too much for your lower back and your hamstrings, we're going to even just do something more like a squat. 1, squat, 2. Doesn't have to be a full squat. It'll be like a half squat, jump, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be a full squat. If you go all the way down for your squat, you can do that, but then you're going to start to feel these quadriceps are really going to burn. What I'm looking for is a big part of the movement is this hip extension. So from there, hip extension. From there, hip extension. If the jumping becomes too much for you, scale it down and do toe touches. And doing 50 toe touches or hip extensions is also going to work hamstrings, as long as you're able to maintain good mechanics in your hips, nice shit back, stomach tight, no pain in the lower back and the hips. So that's your deadlift jump. Okay, so your deadlift jump, we can either do a toe touch, we can scale up to a squat jump if you really want to work the squat jumps, get the legs to work. You can also get a kettlebell deadlift. So kettlebell deadlift, if you're going to hold an object, kettlebell, a dumbbell, maybe a 5-liter water bottle, and you're touching and you're holding. And if you want to do a swing, if you're proficient with your swings, go for a swing. If you haven't done swings at home before and you're just following our online workouts, maybe don't go for too much of a swing, because we want to be able to coach your movement. And the swing starts pulling in all different kind of funny planes and angles, and you may start to feel your lower back more than your hamstrings and your hips. Okay, so you can do a deadlift, straight up and down. If you're proficient with your swings, you can go for your swings. Okay, so I know I'm saying it a lot, but deadlift jumps, touch your toes, jump. If you not do that, you do kind of like a half squat with just a jump without having touching the toes. You can do a full squat jump, which will get the legs to work more, or just doing deadlift touches without the touch. You can do your object swings, okay, or object deadlifts as part of this here. Okay, that's the workout. What we're going to do is we're going to go through a little bit more of the briefing, and that will give you a better idea in terms of how to scale your speed and intensity for the run, and also how to scale the distance, what we're looking for. Okay, guys, so we'll see you soon for that. Okay, guys, so for your warm-up briefing for this, our big focus for the warm-up has to be on getting you running warm. Okay, so there's a few things on the workout that we're posting today. Remember, it's our unloaded version. I kind of go straight into shuttles. Some of you may need a little bit more of a warm-up before you even get into the shuttle runs to get you running warm. So we're going to do a few extra drills. We're going to do 2 drills that will get your knees slightly warmer and your hips slightly warm and your hips firing, so that even the running warm-up is easier. Okay, so the first one I'm going to look for is just going to be a single leg shoulder bridge. So we're going to start by lying on your back. Right, and I'm looking for as a double leg shoulder bridge to begin. And all I'm looking for is to get these hips to work. So I'm going to press through the heels, hips come up into the air. Okay, I'm not arching the back. Rib cage is connected and I'm rolling down. Inhale, push up. Squeeze the glutes. Open these hips up as much as you can. Keep this rib cage connected. Exhale, roll back down. 2. I'm going to do about 5 or 10 of those until I feel my spine is rolling nicely and I can feel my glutes are engaging on that bridge up. Then I'm going to do a single leg bridge. Press up, roll back down. 1. Press up, exhale, roll down. 2. I'm going to do between 5 and 10 on the one side. And I'm going to do exhale, pressing up. 5 to 10 on the other side. Big focus is to get this working here, okay? If you're feeling too much in your hamstring, too much in your lower back, you need to connect this rib cage and make sure the work is pushing up in that position. I would do 2 rounds of 10 reps. 10 reps on the left, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, 10 on the right. That'll get your glutes nice and firing, okay? It'll also just get that little bit of an extension in the knee working nicely. That'll also have your knees slightly warmer for the running period. Second thing we're going to work on, a little bit of hamstring flexibility and hip flexibility, but also a bit of a warm-up, is going to do a single leg touch. So same arm, same leg, hips press back, touch, press back up. 1, hold your balance. Sit back, touch, exhale, press back up. 2, remember what we're looking for is to keep his hips in a nice straight line without the hips turning. Make sure this knee stays in line with the toes. Same hand, same leg. Touch, exhale, press back up. Try and maintain the balance. Hamstrings are stretching, glutes are stabilizing, knees having to switch on to stabilize, ankles and feet are working nice and hard. That will get you nice and warm. Do 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Again, do 2 rounds of that. That should get you at least a little bit warmer, set you a little bit warmer for the running. So you're running, for your running warm-up, what we're going to do, we're going to map out a 20-meter shuttle space. 20 meters in that direction, walking back. And what we're looking for is we're looking to do 1 20-meter shuttle every 30 seconds. Okay, so at the beginning, it's going to be quite slow. You feel like, oh, this is really slow. But what it will do is allow you to build up your shuttles every single minute. So every 30 seconds, we're adding 1 shuttle. So your first 30 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and go. Run, run, run. Nice, easy jog. Don't have to run hard. You're not that warm yet. Use the slow pace to warm up. Get to that side weight, 30 seconds. You can maybe do some ankle rotations. Okay, so from here, some ankle rotations, get the knee back and forwards while you're waiting for the 30 seconds to go. Maybe some knees, backs and forwards in the knees. Maybe do some hips. 30 seconds, go. Okay, now you're doing 2. Shuttle run there, shuttle run back. You do 2 shuttle runs within 30 seconds. Get back, wait for the time to finish. A little bit of shoulders, a little bit of hips. Okay, use the time to mobilize and move. Next one, 3rd round, 3 shuttle runs. Okay. 20 meters, 20 meters, 20 meters. 30 seconds, rest remainder of the time. 4th one, 4 shuttles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be able to get probably to about round 5, round 6 shuttles at least. Okay. If you don't make the next shuttle run in that 30 seconds that you're working, give yourself a rest on the next round. Give yourself 30 seconds rest. Your heart rate should be going up by now. Okay, and then the next time, the next 30 seconds, try and make the next round. You may not get it. Maybe you only get to, on round 7, you're only still hitting 6 shuttles. And keep going for about, say, 9 or 10 rounds in total. So you're trying to make your 9 or 10 rounds. That will get you up to about 4 to 5 minutes of shuttle runs. That should get you nice and running warm. Okay, that's what we're using for. The idea is to get you warm and not exhausted. Okay, make sure you're feeling warm and you want to start feeling you're picking up that pace. Okay, then we have got a bit of a warm-up here. For those of you who have some kind of a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a plate or a 5-liter water jug, we have got some kind of warm-up here that will get you warm in your hinging for those deadlifts. Okay, so I'm going to take you through what that looks like. And then for those of you who don't have anything, we'll go through what we look for, that hinging movement, or even just that deadlift touch. So the first one, we're going to use an object. Let me just grab one here. This time I'm using a small little plate. So if you've got something small at home, you can play it. You've got a 2-liter water bottle, you can use that. We're just looking for some halos. Okay, and what's that? You're just going to get the shoulders a little bit warm, looking for halos around the side, using the small little plate. And we're doing 5 or 10. Make sure the shoulders are comfortable. Okay, I'm not moving my head around. The object is moving. I'm trying to keep that plate as close to my shoulders as I can. I'm going to move, say, 10 in one direction, and then do 10 in the other direction. Okay, then we'll do some single arm pressing. So make sure the object is weight enough, stomach tight. I'm going to press, back down, press, back down. If you don't have an object, you can even do it just with a PVC pipe or a broomstick. You're going to press, press to the top. Press, press to the top. Do 5 to 10 presses. That's going to help open up your shoulders a little bit. Then we're doing some deadlift. So either on your PVC pipe, deadlift, hinge back at the hips, stretch the hamstrings, keep a nice straight back, shoulders back, stand, hips press back, shoulders back, stand, nice stretch in the hamstrings, stomach tight. If you want to use a plate, okay, or an object or a kettlebell, you can hold your plate, press back, stand, stretch the hamstrings, back straight, chest up, hop, press, hop, press. If you don't have an object to hold, you can even just do this with a double hand. Okay, so from here, stretch back, reach, stretch, and squeeze back up. Stomach tight. I don't want you to lean back into the back here. At the top here, you're just trying to keep a nice midline. Keep your ears in line with your shoulders, in line with the hips, in line with the knees and the toes. Hips press back, stretch, hop, hop, little bounce, back straight, chest up. Try not to have this happen. Okay, no knees here. Shoulders back, chest up, stand. That's going to be your deadlifts. Then we do some single arm swings. So if you've got an object that you can swing, you can use a Coke bottle, a glass, you can do some easy swings, just back straight, okay? But ideally, you know, if you've been coached to this movement and you have an idea what your swings are, then fine, you may want to use a dumbbell, back straight, chest up. But normally what starts to happen is this goes into the low back, so I'd even prefer you just to do your object deadlifts again. Back straight, chest up. Then we're going to do a little bit more into your full prep movement. What we're looking for your full prep movement is just a little more of a squat. Maybe you can do a jump. You can do a jump, half jumps. You can do a full deadlift jump, deadlift, deadlift. Right, or your half jumps. Or you can do a full squat jump. If you're just going to do toe touches, and give yourself, again, set of 10, rest a little bit, and then go through it again. Halos, shoulder presses, shoulder mobility, back into your hinging. Make sure your hips are nice and warm for the hinging. That should get you nice and warm in terms of the hinging that we're going to do here. Rest as much as you need between rounds, rest as much as between movements. If you've got some extra equipment, you can follow the full warm-up. If you have less, don't worry too much about it. Just make sure that you're warm for that hinging so that the workout is ready for the workout. Right, once we've done this, we want to get you a little bit more running warm. So we've already got decent running here, but we're going to try and find a pace that you can hit for the workout. So we're going to try and map out about a 200 meter distance. Okay, and you can use this for the workout. If you've got a 200 meter, a good 400, a good 600, a good 800, then great. If you just want to map out a 200, then your 200 is going to be 200 there, 200 back, 200 there, 200 back. That's going to be your 800. 200 there, back there is going to be your 600. Okay, and then your 400. We don't have a 200 in this run. And what we're going to look for is over the 200 meter run, I want you to find a pace that is uncomfortable, but not flat out. It should be between 80 to 85%. And we're going to do about 3 or 4 runs of those. Okay, if you don't have a distance that you're looking for, you're probably running between 30 and 40 seconds. Okay, so you're going to run, 3, 2, 1, set your clock, 3, 2, 1, go. Start at a steady pace, build up your pace. You may not go from your first run, you may not be flat out at 80%. You may start at 60%, 200 meters, 60%. Rest, as long as you need to rest, get your breath back. Next run, same 200 meters or same 30 to 40 seconds, but pick up the pace a bit longer. Okay, go for, say, 70%. Third run, find your 80 to 85%. Fourth run, probably about what you're going to pay, looking for the pace that you can use for the workout. It's hard, it's fast, but it's not flat out. It's not comfortable. It's an uncomfortable pace. It's faster than you'd like it to be. But what we're going to work on is trying to maintain that uncomfortable pace over the full 800 meters. Okay, first 800 meters will be tough. Come back in, do your 50 deadlift jumps or your 50 deadlift or swings or touches, whatever you're going to be using for those 50 reps. Rest the remainder of time on your clock. 8 minutes comes, go for your 600 run. Okay, run nice and hard, come back in, your 40, rest the remainder of the time. At the 14-minute mark, 6 minutes, go for last run, 400 meters, come back in, 30, done, time. Okay, guys. Okay, a simple workout, simple in design, simple in movements, but where the real focus is on really is like that mental space that you need to get your head into to make this run as uncomfortable as possible, but not being flat out is really going to challenge your pace there. So have fun with it. Enjoy the running. If you're not running, you can do skipping. Okay, so you may find that you need to scale the 800 runs. Okay, it will change the intensity and almost the intention of the workout, but at least you're still moving. Go skip for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You know, skip for 2 minutes, 50 deadlift jumps. Skip for 2 minutes, 50 deadlift jumps. Skip for 2 minutes. If you can't do the deadlifts, you can change for setups. You can change for sit-ups. You can change for kickbacks. Make it your own. Have fun with it. Enjoy moving. And we'll see you tomorrow.